everyone and welcome back to Letty Sparkle. If you're new here, I'm Letty. I'm a 35-year-old crazy makeup person from England. I live in Bournemouth and I love all things makeup. So if you like makeup too, please do consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss when I'm posting. So in today's video, we're very, very exciting. If you love Disney and you love makeup, which are my two loves, when they combine and become something like this, it's very, very exciting. Yeah, love it. So yes, I was very, very excited to try this palette and highlighter today. This is from the IheartRevolution new Disney collection. They've got Belle, Tiana and Cinderella. And I chose to buy Belle just because I like the colour story more than the other two. But let's face it, I'm probably going to end up buying the other two as well. But I really like this one first, just try it out first. And it's what I use on my eyes today, and it's what I used on my face for the highlight and blush and everything. So this is what it looks like on the inside. So if you want to see what I thought of the palette, what I think of the collection, please just keep on watching. Thank you. So today's video is this little beauty that came from Revolution. So I wasn't going to open it until I was on camera, but my children got hold of it while I was at work and they opened it. So I haven't actually looked in it though. So this is what it comes with. And I love what it says here, you are the revolution. I love that. So it's got your little booklet as normal. And then let's get rid of that. So it comes all wrapped up. I think Elsie's been in it, to be fair. Now I only got a couple of things. This is from the Disney collection from Makeup Revolution / Makeup Obsession. Oh, I Love Revolution, sorry, not Makeup Obsession. So it's from the I Love Revolution part of Revolution. So I just first of all, they look like the old-fashioned like VHS videos. If you're from like the 80s, so you grew up in the 80s, 90s, then this is kind of what they look like, in my opinion anyway. It looks very, very like historic, which to me is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. So I'm super excited. I've not even opened them. I've seen a couple of things online obviously, but I've not watched any first impressions or anything just because I didn't want to. I wanted to have my own first impression of it. Now, it's a bit later than I wanted it to be, but I started my new job last week. So I'm working like early morning. So I start work at 3 AM and I finish at 8. This morning I did overtime. So I started at 4 AM and I finished at 7:30. So, oh, it's so beautiful. Let's have a look. Oh, it's just beautiful. The packaging, spot on. I love it. I think it's absolutely, excuse me, stunning. It looks like a book, like an, you know, like the sort of book you'd be happy to get at Christmas when you were a kid if you love reading. I used to love reading. Let's have a look. Oh, it's beautiful. And I forgot it was two palettes, like a face palette and an eyeshadow palette. Let's get rid of the plastic on. Oh, look, a bit of ASMR. Wow, that is so satisfying. Wow. It is I love like the embossing they've done on it. So it is absolutely beautiful. Let me give you a little close-up of the palette to start with. But that blue, I'm going to swatch them all for you at the end as well. And look at those. That is just stunning. And the reason I got this one, because there was three, as you probably know. There was the Cinderella one, the Belle one, and the Tiana one. Now, my least favourite princess is probably Cinderella. Maybe even Snow White. But I love Belle. Belle's one of my favourites, so I was very, very excited to get Belle. Tiana, I absolutely love Tiana as well. But the colours for the actual palette, the ones that spoke to me more was this one. This is more me. And let's face it, I'm going to get the other two. But for now, I can only afford to get one, so that's why I got this one. And obviously, I bought these myself. But yeah, so I've really missed just doing makeup. I've not put any makeup on for like over a week. I really miss it. And so now that kids are back at school and stuff, I can do a bit more filming and stuff. So this is the highlighter. And to be fair, I should have really got the gloss, because obviously there's highlighters in there, but the packaging. I literally got this for the packaging, purely and simply. Look how beautiful that is. It's so, so plush. It feels so luxurious. And oh, it's just beautiful. Again, let's take this off. Can I take this off? Yeah, my new job is destroying my nails. I'm not happy. Oh, it's just almost like picked up a little bit, but the packaging for this is everything. It's not going to fit in my drawers though, but I'll have to probably put it on display. But it's magnetic, which is really cute, and so is the palette. The palette's magnetic as well. So yes, well, let's just get straight into it really. Now, I am a sucker for like boxes and stuff. I have been really good recently just binning them, but I don't know if I can bin these. Right, so I didn't even prime my eyes. I was so excited to get straight into it. So I'm just going to go and prime my eyes. I'll be right back. Okay, so my eyes are primed. I've not done my brows or anything. And for those of you who have regulars here, I normally do, if I'm trying out new makeup or new eyeshadow palette, I always do my eyes first. Just because I don't know what the fallout's going to be. So I like to do my eyes first, so then I can just do my face afterwards. So let's have a quick look at the palette again. I will swatch everything for you at the end. So I do have school run to do, so as usual, but I don't really care. So I'm kind of feeling the kind of like bell is like gold and like rosy and stuff, so I'm gonna try and do something with that. There's not many like the I think I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm first gonna go in with Rose, which is that one there, that shade there. And I'm going to take that on like a, oh, I need a, sorry, I just went to get a colour switcher. So I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe JH40, which is kind of like a small like blending brush into that shade Rose. I'm just going to bring it a bit closer to my eyes so you can see what I'm actually doing. Tap it off. I'm just going to kind of go into like the outer V with that shade. Okay, it's pretty pigmented. I'm going to do it till about halfway. Okay, so I'm kind of happy with how that looks so far. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Kind of happy with how that looks so far. So I'm just going to go in and do the other eye now. Okay, so that's both eyes done. So I've kind of done the same on both eyes. This one's a little bit pointier, so let me just match that. I've kind of brought that a bit higher. So I'm then going to go in with the same brush, and I'm going to go in with Little Town, which is this peachy shade here, that shade there. I'm going to take that in like the inner portion of my eye. I was probably going to end up with a half cut crease like normal. And bring that all the way into the inner corner. And I felt those shades like blend really well at the top here as well. So I'm just going to do this on this eye too. I'm now going to go in with West Wing, which is this one here, which is very, very pink. That one there. And I'm going to use that to kind of diffuse the burgundy, the redder shade. like so. And I'm just literally barely touching it. I'm literally using the very edge of the brush just to kind of blend that out. And that's all blended. That looks really nice. I like how that looks so far. The same on this side. Okay, and then to blend out the little tan, I'm going to go with the one next door to it, which is Chip. Just kind of like an orangey like colour. Again, same brush. Again, I'm going to just use the same brush and just kind of go in and just kind of blend that one out. These shades blend really, really well. So the palette was £12, which for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so 7 times 3 is 27. So for 27 shades, is that right? No, 6 times 3. 18 shades. I can't even do maths today. So for 18 shades, that's not bad, is it? I'm just going to add a little bit more of little tans. I've kind of lost that a little bit with the orange is quite a deep shade. I'm just going to go back in with that one. And just kind of blend that a bit more. So I like how that's looking so far. It's very similar to all my recent looks, to be fair, but it is what it is. I'm going to add some highlighter on the brows and when we did the brows and stuff. So I'm going to pack a bit more with like a packing brush. I'm going to use like a flat shaded brush. This is a Sigma E55 and it's just literally a very flat shading brush, like so. I'm going to go back into Rose, which is that burgundy shade. I'm just going to kind of pat that on my lid, like so. Because I want that definition there from that shade, because I think it's kind of lost a little bit of it with the pink. So I just want that back. I'm just going to go in with a Sigma E40, I believe. Yep, Sigma E40, which is very much a big fluffy brush. I'm not going to add any extra product. I'm just going to kind of blend everything like out. Cool. Okay, and then I'm going to just do a half cut crease. I'm just going to do a half cut crease quickly and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's my cut crease done. I'm just going to quickly with a clean brush just kind of pat it into like place. Ooh. I'm going to pat it into, just to kind of take the excess off. For the cut crease I used the Revolution cut crease canvas. I thought I'd keep it nice and affordable and the same sort of price range. So with the cut crease I'm going to go in with Beauty, I think, which is the gold. I think because obviously it's Belle and because of that beautiful gold dress she wears, I think it's only fair to do that. I'm first going to go in with a small, this is a Spectrum A16 brush. It's a very small like detailer brush here. I'm going to just go in with it dry just to see how we kind of go on, and then we can wet it if we need to. But I just first want to see how it performs without any like liquid. Oh wow, that is beautiful. I don't know if you can see it yet, but it's really, really pretty. So excuse the state of my face and how tired I look, but these early starts are very, very early. I'm just still getting used to them. How are you all? And we have also, thank you so much, because we've reached 300 subscribers. So you have no idea how much that means. So thank you so, so much. I'm just going to go in with my finger quickly just to see. Okay, it is a bit more alive. And I like this brush because it's small, so you can get right into the edge of like the cut crease and really make it like really sharp, so I quite like that. Okay, I'm gonna just do this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's the eyes done with the yellow now. The colours balance. I'm debating whether to add a little bit of that blue, like here, just kind of like a little curly bit there. I don't know if I can do it, I've never done it before, but let's have a little play and try. This is what makeup's all about. I'm going to go with the Spectrum angled brush, which is an A17. It's just a very angled brush, and I'm going to go in with a bit more of the cut crease canvas from Revolution. I'm just kind of going to try and do like a half moon type shape. I'm trying to try and get it on camera so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go in with like a small detailer brush. This is an A15 from Spectrum as well. And I'm going to go into the blue, which is Belle, which is that blue there. And then I'm going to go in and just do like a little bit like here. So I've kind of done it. I mean, it's not perfect, but to be fair, for the first time I've tried anything like that, I'm not mad at it. I think it actually looks really nice. I'm just going to blend a little bit of the gold now into the end there. But I actually think that looks pretty cool. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same on this side and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's been a little while. I've got my whole face on. I've got lashes on and eyeliner. So this is what the eyes are looking like. They're not perfect, but I took inspo from one of Mrs. recent looks, where she did this little half moon thing. I mean, I still have a long ways to go before I get anywhere near to her skill level, but I do like how it looks. I think it looks pretty. Very different from what I normally do. The colours are pretty much what I love using, but you know. Let me just bring it out a little bit. I'm just going to do the bottom lash line. So I've stuck my lashes on already. I kind of wanted to get them on. So for the bottom lashes, I'm kind of going to just repeat what I did up there. So I'm just going to go with like, what should we go with? I kind of want a small brush. I'm going to take the pencil brush. This is a Spectrum A27. And I do love these Spectrum brushes, by the way, they're so good. And I'm going to go in with Rose first. And I'm going to go in with that just in the, out here. Oh, it's falling. A little bit of fallout. Which I hadn't actually noticed before, but you know. I'm kind of going to take that in, like 3/4 of the way in, and just leave that inner corner bit. And do the same on this side. Okay, and then I'm just going to get a fluffy brush and kind of flick that off. So, and then with like I want the Spectrum, this is the A12. I love this brush. I think I've got another one. Yeah, I do. But it's dirty as well, so what are you going to do? Okay, so, and I'm going to go in with West Wing. And just kind of take that underneath to kind of blend this out a little bit. Like so. And then the inner portion of my eye, I'm going to take the flat brush, like a small brush. I'm going to go into that Beauty, which is the gold that we use at the top, and kind of connect the two. So we're kind of connecting the top with the bottom with that gold. And then with that same Spectrum brush, I'm just going to go into Little Town, which is that kind of peachy shade, and kind of go underneath that first part, just to kind of blend it all out. That's kind of what it looks like. So I really like how that looks so far. I'm just going to add a little bit of mascara to my bottom lashes. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I was going to add a bit of black liner to my bottom, to my waterline, but actually I think it's okay. Okie dokie, so I like that, how that looks. Okay, so blush. So for blush, I'm going to go in with, I really like this one, which is called Something There. There's obviously this really pink one there, but I'm going to go in with this one. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of this one just as a bronzer, like just to cover up what I've already done on my face. And for that, I'm going to take a Spectrum, this is a Spectrum B02 brush, and I'm going to go into that Maurice shade first. And just kind of add that. It feels very smooth. I like that. Okay, so that's that done. I don't think it did a lot, but there's a lot of kick up in the pan for that one. For highlight, I'm going to use this one that I bought. Actually, let's do the blush first. I forgot that blush. So for blush, I'm going to go in with like an angled brush. This is just an MSQ one. There's no name for it. And I'm going to go into Something There. It does go on the thing quite badly. Smile. Oh, sorry, it's not focused. Okay. Oh, I like that. That's really pretty. It's there, very much so, but I really like how it looks. I just kind of want like I'm just getting like a clean brush, just to kind of blend all of that in. Okay, and now for highlight, I'm going to go in with this one on my face. I'm going to try and use a couple of the other ones as well. So this is quite a fair gold one. So I'm going to take my, so this is a Jaclyn Hill X Morphe JH09 highlighting brush. I'm just going to kind of go in to the highlight. There's a lot of, oh god, there's a lot of kick up in the pan. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yeah, there you go. That's all kick up. So to me, that doesn't really bother me, to be honest. But to some people, they might. So let's have a quick look. Let me just... Oh, wow, that is beautiful, though. That is such a lovely colour. Can you see that? It's so, so pretty. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. Okay, that's just beautiful. It's very golden. Perfect for my skin tone right now. Okay, so that's that one. I'm going to go into Be Our Guest, which is that one there, which is a very like, it's like almost like a cool tone gold, if that's such a thing. And I'm going to go into my Morphe M213, which is a very small brush. And I'm going to kind of take that, this might be a mistake, in my inner corner. Yeah, I think that is a mistake. I mean, it pops, to be fair. But I'm going to go into the one underneath, which is True Love, which is a bit more goldy toned, and cover that up. Yeah, I think I prefer that. Okay, brow bone. I'm going to go in with Tale as Old as Time. And I'm going to take a little fan brush. This is a little mini fan brush into Tale as Old as Time. I'm just going to take that and highlight the brow. Oh yes. I really, really like that. Do it this way. That is a beautiful shade. Yeah, I really, really like that. That's beautiful. I love all the highlights actually. They're very, very pretty. And I actually like how it all looks. I think it all looks really pretty. I love the makeup look I've done. And I think it's pretty cool. I'm just going to add a little, I don't know if it's going to be a disaster or not. I just want to add a little tiny bit with a little angled brush and a little bit of Bell, which is the blue, just underneath my liner. Just to give the line a little bit of like blue into black effect, but I think that looks really cool. So let's get on and do some swatching now. So let me give you a close-up of the look first. This eye's better than this eye in my opinion, but with my eyes open, who can tell? Okay, so we're all cleaned up and everything. So I've just dug my nail into these two shades, very annoying. Let's just get on and swatch them. So my hands are clean and I'm going to swatch there. So I'm just going to go from the top to the bottom, as usual. I'm just going to give my hands a quick wipe because I've just, for some reason, got them all dirty. So I've got a little cloth here. All prepared. Let's go. So there's the 3 shades. So we've got Library, which is very similar to this one. West Wing, and then Rose. The swatches aren't great, but they're okay. I'm just going to bring it a bit closer. There we go, that's better. So the swatches are pretty crap, but they performed rather well, I think, on my eyes, so I don't mind that at all. So Cogsworth, which is nice. Mrs. Potts, very much my skin colour. And then Ballroom, again, very nice. So we have Belle, Lumiere, which is beautiful. And then Enchantress, which is again beautiful. Wow, that shade, it's very dark, but that's what they look like. Okay, so 3 shimmers. So we've got Petal, Spell, and Beast. That is beautiful, that Spell one. So again, Little Town I used today. Chip I used today. Oh no, that was Chip. And then Beauty I used today as well. So I used all 3 of those shades today. And they look pretty cool. That one looks really, really good. I did not use that one, that was Petal. So we have Gaston. Beautiful shade again. Grey Stuff. I don't get that name, Grey Stuff. And then we have Magic Mirror. So that's the next 9 shades. That's the whole palette pretty much swatched. So that's that. And then I'll swatch you the blushes and highlighters. Okay, so I'm going to do these three first, then those three. So they feel very, very nice and buttery. So this is Bonjour, Maurice, and something there. I love that. So I love the peachier blush. I do like the pinky one as well. So these are the three highlighters. So we've got Be Our Guest, whoa, True Love, whoa, and Tales of This Time, wow. They are such beautiful shades. So pigmented. That's one like swipe, like they've all come off my fingers pretty much. It's very, very good. And then last but not least, I'll do this one next to these as well. So let's just clean my hands. There's a lot of like kickback on that one. This one doesn't feel as buttery, it feels a bit chalkier. And I'm gonna swatch that one there and rub that in. That feels a lot chalkier. It does not feel as nice actually as the ones in the yeah, it's really actually very disappointing, the swatch, because those three look amazing and that one just looks really, let me just swatch it again. Yeah, it's a bit like chalkier. I've got something. It's a bit chalkier. Let me just clean up and we'll come back with our final thoughts. Okay, so final thoughts on the collection. Well, I've got of it so far. So, beauty of the IheartRevolution Disney Beauty and the Beast palette. And the highlighter. So I think the highlighter looks beautiful on the skin. Swatched really, really chalky though, but it does look gorgeous on the skin. It looks really, really pretty. I love it. I think it's really, really nice. Perfect colour for me as well. So I like a gold highlighter or a goldy undertoned highlighter. I love it. I think it looks really nice. Something's really itchy like around here. It's really annoying. So I do really like that. It's just, yeah, it's just a bit powder in the pan. So if that bothers you, you're not going to like it. But the colour and how it performs with a brush, it looks really nice. So I'm not mad at it. The palette. So this was £8, I believe. For £8, I do think their £3-4 highlighters are better for the money. But for the packaging alone, as a collector's item, this is beautiful. So this one sit really nicely in my shelves as display. So I do really like it, and I will get the other two as well. The reason I got this one, not the Cinderella one, was because that one just was like a pinky undertoned highlighter, which I don't really like on myself. I prefer goldy undertone highlighter, and I will get the Tiana one as well. That looked a little bit deep for me, maybe now, but when I'm like tanned, it will look really nice, I think. So, but I probably will end up getting both. The palette. So start with the face palette first. Very, very pretty. Oh god, it's gone everywhere. The only thing about these palettes, look at the I'm gonna give you a quick, can you see the blue bits in the middle highlighter there? It's really annoying. So it's the problem with having them like this. I might actually put a little plastic back. I might put one of the plastics back. So yeah, I'm just going to cover one of the sides with the plastic back up again, just to kind of keep it a bit more better. Really loved how they swatched. I think the blush looks beautiful. I'm wearing something there, which is like the peachier shade, and I think it looks really nice. It's very, very pigmented. And it looks really nice on there as well. Blends like a dream as well. Very, very buttery, and yes, feels beautiful. The shades, the actual palette itself, I think I really like the look I created. The shadows worked really, really well. They were so easy to use. Very, very good quality. Considering this was £12 for all of this, I think it's very, very affordable. I think it's a great price, and I would definitely recommend it. It's a really good palette. Great for anyone that loves Disney. I obviously am obsessed with Disney. I love it so much. So yes, this was an easy buy for me. and I love it, and it's called A Tale of Enchantment. I love that. I love the packaging. I just love everything about it. I loved how it performed and everything. I'm really looking forward to doing something a bit more, oh, for God's sake, I've got something. There's like a hair or something. It's like a hair stuck to my face. But yeah, in terms of the actual quality of it, I think for the price, it's really worth the quality. It's really worth the price. For £12 for all this, you really can't go wrong. You've got a little bit of like bright colours. That blue is pretty pigmented. I mean, you can see it in my eyes, so I think it looks really good. The shimmers are really nice as well. That's all shimmer. I didn't wet it. That was just a little bit with my finger and most of it with a brush. But I really like it. I'm so pleased. Revolution have done it again. I'm a huge fan of Revolution Beauty. I think they do really affordable makeup. Most of it is really good. I really get on with their eyeshadows, and I really like their foundations especially. The concealers are also really top notch as well. But yeah, so another great buy, another great product, and I'm really looking forward to getting the rest. So let me know what would you rather me do next, whether you want to do, not next, but I will buy I might buy the lip glosses as well, actually. So I might buy the Tiana one next, I think, and then the Cinderella last. I'm super happy with my little purchase. I think it looks really good, and yeah, definitely recommend. Definitely Letty approved. So I'm super happy with it. So thank you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a huge big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you. Bye bye. Mwah.